boat. I bought this boat approximately 22 years ago from Davisons in Loughrea County, Galway. So this boat was made in Ireland. Now I've done a few modifications to it. Like the first one was the floor back here had ridges on either side, and because I fly fish quite a bit, I prefer to have it all flat. So I got a guy to put some fiberglass on either side to solve that problem for me. It's fantastic. And the other bits and pieces I've done, I go through them now. 19 feet long, and what I'm doing is I've just put a tackle box, cut the top off, popped it on here, and here's my other tackle box. And I intend to do the same thing with this one. I had already cut, but just to show you what it looked like, basically. And I'm going to put that on here, under here, and I have the floor. The inside is completely painted with fiberglass paint. James did that for me, and he also made a, come up along here, he made a little box here. This is for my battery, for the for my electric engine, and I have the wires along here, and I intend to pin those up with some trunking. And I have my wood, I have teak oil on the wood, which is, I think it looks pretty cool. So it does. And need to give it a couple of coats. And down here I have my bilge pump, which I'm just organising, and I have switches there trying to figure out how they work. And so I'm delighted to say that this is the beginning of this is my 20-year-old boat, and I'm going to try and do it up a little bit and see if I can make it a bit cooler. So we'll continue. So I've added my box to the seat, and I have the little box on either side. Okay, another job I've done. Bit of water on the boat. That's as far as the bilge pump. I have a bilge pump connected, and it's automatic, so that's as far as it goes. So there's another, but I have a switch here that I can turn on. So switch that service. So it's automatic or manual. I have it set to manual there now. I'll wait till the water's gone. Right. Flick it back. Now it's gone back to automatic. I'm going to bolt that into position. It's in a waterproof case in there. Only two hands really to fix the crack. There we go. Press that in there so it's totally waterproof. I might get another one of those boxes and put it on the far up seat as well, and because I'm going to carry all my bits and pieces in here. That'll be for my flask and fly box. I want to carry very little stuff, so the only thing I have to worry about now is the fuel tank. So it's coming on nicely. Alright, so my friend Jer made me this bracket for holding on my electric engine, and he also made me these two oar holders, like these things, and they're fantastic. Just a little bit of effort to lift up and you're in the water. He made a wonderful job of that. Thanks, sir. So as I said, revamping my boat. Here's two other little bits I did. Put on those little discs, and another one here. What they do is they hold the indicators like so. Like that, just magnetic here. Just like that. Another one goes on the other side. So just remove that. So there you go. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'll just move that now and show you out of the way. So welcome to our revamped My Irish boat. As I said, this boat is a Davisons boat made in Loughrea, County Galway. And down here, it's a bit dirty looking now because I just after getting into it. There was an area here where there was a ridge on either side, so I filled all that with fiberglass because when I'm fly fishing it's very easy for me to walk around. There's my, I got that bracket made there. Jer made me that for the electric engine. There it is in operation. Here I've connected to the as I call them, the power terminals, and there's a cable running all the way along there, and I have it trunked and it's connected to my battery, which is up here. There's it's a leisure battery for driving the engine, and it starts my main engine. The tray I had to get built, that was done by James, and he painted the whole thing in fiberglass. Then I came back here then, and I had one of these boxes there, look. Fantastic for this job. In here I have my sandwiches and plastic cans and bits and pieces for fly fishing. Here's my fuel tank. My last thing I'm going to do is get a piece of extra long fuel line, push this to the right a little bit more, and put the fuel tank, I'll connect it here so that the fuel tank will stay underneath the seat up there. Here's another one of those boxes, very very handy, and in there all my fishing gear is fly gear. Here I showed you the two of these where I cut the tops off, but they were broken, so I'm using these now. And I have little trays in here, you see, where my ink and floatants and all that kind of stuff goes in here. And here we have some extra bits and pieces, some flies, same thing again. And in here I have my fly line, which I've keeping in there. Hopefully it's coming out right. That clicks back in there. And this one is empty at the moment, but it's a spare, which is fantastic. Then what else have I got? Oh yeah, I made Jerry made me these they're for the oars. Look, little oar holders, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to pop those off like that. It's a brilliant job. Now what else have I done? I think that's basically it. Oh, I have the two discs. I have the two discs on the back of the boat, which I'll show you. I filmed going there one day, and so that's what I did. And so everything is kind of neat and tidy out the way. I have loads of space here to move around. I'll move my tank up there for a bit more space. My jackets are underneath that other seat up there. I got two new seats. There's the other one, by the way. Dirty that a little bit. And there you go. So there's my other camera. So basically I revamped my Irish boat. This thing is 22 years old or 23 years old, and I'm very very happy with the way it's worked out now. It's like a new boat for me, so I was totally thrilled. So Steve's gone fishing.